All righty, welcome everybody to the very first call of Super Affiliate Guild. And this call is going to be one that sets the mood, sets the tone for everything we're going to be doing here on out. Now, just so you know, in the very beginning, we're going to be starting off with weekly calls. And I think you wanted to, when we were discussing today before I left, you wanted to move to bi-weekly once we go ahead and start progressing through the months. So is that the current schedule we're going to keep? Is, in the very beginning, we're going to do weekly, walk everybody through everything. And then once because we can only talk about the same thing so many times. And then once we start progressing, we're a few months in, then we'll go bi-weekly. But for now, these workshops will be about an hour. Sometimes they might be 2 or 3 hours. And just so you know, sometimes there might be 2 or 3 a week, in a given week, depending on what I need to go ahead and share. So, okay, cool. So I just want to kind of get that on the record. So let me just make sure that everything is up that is supposed to be up, and let's just dive into this. So let's go to this and share my screen. Where is this share screen? Okay. So how we're going to start this off is okay. Ant, can you confirm that you can see my screen? And everybody else, give me a 1 in the comments box if you can see my screen as well. That'd be phenomenal. Okay, cool. So how we're going to start this off is we're going to go and we're going to dive into something that me, Anthony, and 2 of our other super affiliate partners, because again, we like to partner with other super affiliates just because our brains work really well that way. And I'm going to show you what we're testing. And I already talked to them. I got permission to share this with you and what we're doing. Like I said on the workshop, the niche is so big. Like, I can give this to you guys and not be afraid. And also, again, this is kind of like what's that movie, Ant? What happens in Fight Club stays in Fight Club, right? So what happens in Super Affiliate Guild stays in Super Affiliate Guild. So I'm going to share URLs. I'm going to share stuff with you that I don't want being leaked anywhere else. So please, out of confidentiality, just keeping things between us, and I'm sharing stuff with you like inside stuff that you're going to be getting. And the reason why I'm showing you this is because I'm going to be giving you this campaign. So everything, the ad copy, the ads, the pages, the offer, I'm going to connect you with, I'm going to connect you guys with the offer owner who boosts your commissions from 75% to 90%. So there's a lot that I wanted to open up with, but overview of a campaign is the very first one to set the tone and just to show you guys we practice what we preach. And then we're going to go and dive into the members area, what we're releasing. And by the way, the 1K per day, I created a bunch more content that I have to go ahead and put inside of there. Like I said, for those of you who were here in the beginning before I clicked record, I was traveling, so I didn't get to upload those videos, but those videos are being uploaded today, and there's going to be a lot more content to consume. And so we'll go ahead and we'll dive into the members area and what I want you to be doing as of right now. And then we're gonna end it off with a Q&A with your questions. So with that being said, let me just go ahead and just kind of walk you through. Man, I hate this Zoom bar that is always like appearing. Okay, cool. So long story short, as you can see, daily metrics, today's sales, 2 sales. $290 generated, spent 236, whatever. All I'm doing, like literally guys, all I'm doing is looking for the stuff that works for you guys. Literally, like my main goal here is to give you everything about this campaign. If I go to default over here, you can see $2,903. This has been since last Friday. And then, it hasn't really taken us less than a week to hit this. I think we might have put it through. Let me see. I don't really know if we put it through this account in total, or we use multiple different accounts, but you can see African Lean Belly. This is what, man, don't, come on, reload. I'm trying to see the total amount spent so you guys can see it as well. Give me one quick second. I don't know why it's giving me such a hard time now. So Wow. Go figure. Right when I need it to work, it's not working. But I digress. I'll come back to this in just a few minutes. Actually, no, I won't because I need to show you how much was generated. Hang on. Let me just do this. Sorry, guys. Cannot be reached. Great. Looks solid. Real nice. All right. Go figure. When I need stuff to work, it doesn't work. All right. Oh, okay. I see what's going on here. 1 second, guys. 1 second. 1 second. Let me go new share. I'm going to keep you on this screen. I'm going to keep you actually 1 second. I don't know why I have to whitelist my myself for some reason. 1 second. Sorry about that. Hang on. But I just want to show you how much we spent. Keep it super transparent. And let me just go here. All right. Let me use this. Which profile? This is NC2. Account NC. Okay. Okay. What? That's so weird. Interesting. My home internet is different IP now. Huh. Okay. Well, it's going to work now. I'm just loading it up for you guys. Hang on. It's coming. It's coming. I have to do my two-factor authentication as well. Okay. Ah, there we go. I'm going to share my screen in a second. It's just loading. Hang on. Okay, now Facebook's giving me such a hard time. I have to grab my passwords. All right. Okay, here we go, guys. So many hoops. Okay, let's go to business.facebook.com. I know my screen isn't sharing yet, guys. I'm just going to my business settings. Goodness, they're asking for two-factor authentication on every single page that I go to. Okay, here we go. There we go. Open Ads Manager. Let's go maximum. Okay. Okay. Actually, we've only been running it for literally a few days. Let's just see. We've only been running it for 3 days, I think it was. Yeah. Okay, cool. So let me share. All right. Thanks for being patient, everybody. Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. All right. So just for when we started running this particular offer, $2,903 in commissions. We spent $2,000. And here's the other thing. We're just going out there. Like I said before, I'm just spending to see what works. So if I go in here into these ad sets, you'll see I'm going out here and just testing just to see what works. $24 a purchase. And if each sale is generating anywhere from $100 to $150 a sale. So again, we're seeing what is profitable, what works, and then we're going to give you what works from our testing. But I want to reiterate something really quickly. You remember how I said to you guys that we do exactly what I mean, we practice what we preach. You could see right over here, wow, these purchases are great. So these would be winners. So these would be the ones that we would share with you guys. But again, we need more data rolling in here. But here's an example. So if I click right here and I click edit on the ad, now you'll see this is the fruit image. And then we'll dive into the copy. We'll dive into the copy more than likely in another live training session, because that's an entire training session on its own. So, excuse me. So when I say, you know, we do exactly what we're showing you how to do. We're using fruit, then we use a little long form copy. And like I said, I'll teach you how to write the long form copy. I spent around $2,000 or $900 in profit or so, $800-900 just for testing. Imagine once we dial this in, right? And that's the whole point, is that once you're probably, okay, well, how do you dial it in? Pretty simple. You see all the ones that have, let's just see, amount spent. You see the ones that are spending money, like this one right here, amount spent. If we just sort this, you see these that are spending money that aren't doing anything, like $60 spent, no sales. We just start turning them off. And once they start getting turned off, they're not spending. So if they're not spending, that means it's not coming out of your pocket. Only the ones that are profitable are spending. So again, something like this, we'd automatically kill, because well, to be fair, it wasn't tracking correctly. And that's why we got linked up with the product owner, is because of the fact that this wasn't tracking correctly, but it was getting us the sales. So here's the page as well. Just kind of want to show you what we're doing. So this is page 1 that we're using. All right. So this is the very first page. And then see the morning trigger now. This is the Digistore link. This is hosted on Digistore as well, just so you know. And then we have this that we're now about to roll out. We're rolling out this page. And like I said, and like you guys know, you guys have access to all this. These are share funnels for you. This one has been the one producing the sales. However, it has roughly, for every 10 people that come to this page, 4 of them will click on this button. Or around, to be in all fairness, 3.7 out of 10 people. So it's 37% of people will click on this. However, this page right here has around 50 to 60%. So 5 to 6 out of every 10 people will read this page and click on this button or click on the video down here, which means that more sales typically happen from this page. Right. So again, we're using this one right now. We're rolling this one out because we wanted to test this one. We know this one works. This is our go-to page. If you guys want like a solidified winner, you want to know something that's always going to win, it's this page, this story-based page that all you guys already probably have access to, or you do have access to, you probably already downloaded inside of your account. So yeah, essentially this page right here with the copy that I wrote, it works very, very well, works extremely well. And so that's pretty much it, what we're testing for you guys now. More than likely, give it like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I'll have all the targeting for you. I'll have all the countries you need to target. I'll give you the ad copy, and you'll know how to edit it. So it's not the same, like not everybody's using the same one, but you have access to the page. I will connect you with the vendor of the offer to get 90% commissions instead of 75%, because we got bumped up, by the way. And that's why we're making a lot more money and we're able to become profitable a lot faster, is because of the fact that we asked to go from 75% to 90%, just so everybody knows, right? So, all right. So no worries, the weird fruit. So T says, how much to set to stop the spending? Okay, this is a good question. So what we like to do is we like to spend anywhere from $20 to $40 per ad set. So again, if that doesn't really resonate with you or you don't understand what that means just yet, it's fine. That's completely fine. Don't fret. but anywhere from $20 to $40 per ad set. And if there's no sales, then we cut. But this is why I want you guys to move sequentially, because now I feel like I'm going to be going a little too much further. Is that there's certain key metrics that I want you to look at. For example, right here, if I go to today's metrics, you see the EPC, so the earnings per click. This is how much we're making on average for every single person that clicks. Now, if I go into here and I go to performance and clicks, and you just take a look, let's go to the one that actually has let's just go with the one that has 2 sales, quote unquote, 2 sales, right? Look at this, cost per link click, right? Cost per link click is 81 cents on average. So now that we know we're paying roughly 81 cents on average to get a link click, but each click is worth $3 to us. And if this page, right, if 3 out of every 10 people, 3.7, so let's round it up to 4. So 4 out of every 10 people click onto this offer, we know that I'm going to spend $8 because 81 cents multiplied by 10, that's 10 people that click, is $8. And then let's just say we get those 4 clicks. 4 multiplied by the average earnings per click, which is 3, that's 12. That means on average, I'll be $4 in profit for every 10 people that click. Okay, I kind of hope that math makes sense a little bit without kind of. Do you guys get that? Do you like kind of grasp that? I'll probably create and can you do me a favor? Can you remind me in Slack to create a more in-depth video of breaking down those numbers that I just shared here?
Yep.
And I want to add it onto an add-on for this recording.
Yep.
So, okay. So let me open up. Let me just do this. Let me stop sharing, open up text edit because I want to make sure. Okay, cool. All right. So let's share screen. All right, here we go. So I'm gonna break this down a little bit further for you guys. So right here, you see on Digistore for today, it says EPC as an affiliate. EPC stands for earnings per click. That's how much on average I'm making for each person that clicks. So you see I have 96 clicks, and the total right over here is 468, right? So on average, I think it's done by our profit. I don't remember which one it's done by because all I look at is the EPC. So it divides your profit, so your earnings. It divides your commissions, your earnings, by the total number of clicks, and then that's how much you get on average per click. That's like the average amount that you're getting. Okay. So T says, do we need Click Magic or Link Tracker to put on the affiliate link? No, you don't. So let's just take these numbers. Let's keep this in mind. EPC, so we have $3 average we make per click, right? So if we take a look inside of Facebook, cost per link click for this one ad right here is an average of 81 cents, right? So we're paying 81 cents average per click, average cost, average sale, and average cost per click, right? So you following along, Andrea and everybody else? So $3 is average what we're making per sale overall, and we're paying 81 cents on average for the click. Okay, so that's how that works out. Now, and this is why I said before that this is a numbers game that you have to always be aware about. It's probably, I'm probably making it seem a lot harder than it is, and I suck at math. I'm really bad at math, but all I need to know is how many people are clicking on this button when they land on this page, right? So I'm paying 81 cents on average for somebody to come to this page from Facebook. So I pay Facebook this 81 cents and they send me one person to this page. So right over here, let's just keep it very, very simple. If 10 people come to my site and I'm paying 81 cents, that means $8.10, right? Now, out of those 10 people, like I said before, 4 out of every 10 will click on the button. will click on my affiliate link. So again, roughly it's 37% to be exact, but we'll round it up to 40%. So 4 out of every 10 people. But remember, when they click, my average earnings that I make on average for all the clicks that I get, and then out of those clicks, how many people buy, the average I'm getting today is $3, right? So if I'm getting $3 for 4 clicks, excuse me, 4 clicks to offer, $3 average dollar per click. That means I'll go ahead and make $12 just from, on average, according to these statistics back here, based off of those numbers for the 4 clicks. If I get $3 on average, that means I'll make 12 bucks, but I spend 8. So if I spend 8 and make 12, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, there we go. 4, so make sure I was doing that right. Like I said, math is not my strong suit. $4 profit. So my whole goal here is to get Facebook to spend less than, if I get to like 50 cents, that's great. This one is 65 cents, 63 cents, 50 cents right over here, right? And so you can get them really, really, really cheap. Like, and the way you get them really cheap is it actually builds over time. So the more data you let Facebook compile, the cheaper the clicks will be as well. So that's how that math works out. $4 profit for every $8 that I'm spending. All right. So if we just, added an extra 0 to it, same exact thing, $4 profit for every $80 that I'm spending. So does that make a little bit more sense now that you guys kind of see how the numbers are like put together? I want to make a really in-depth video about this, and it'll be under this particular video, because this is important to know. But I know for a fact that I made a video in the beginner section explaining this as well. I think it's the second or third video, but knowing your numbers is very key, right? So T says, is this ClickBank or Digistore offer? This is Digistore, but you can use ClickBank. Again, all we do is we interchange. We literally just take the offer on this page. We just switch the affiliate offer. We leave everything the same. All we just do is change the offer, right? So just kind of keep that in mind. So I'm just going through here. Alan, see, when do you know when to kill an active ad? How many days without a sale? So Alan, I definitely know, just by that question, I know you're definitely a little bit more seasoned, and more than likely seasoned in the e-com space, because in the e-com space, we kill based on spend versus purchases. Here, what we do is we turn off advertisements based off of metrics like this. Like I'm going to turn this off. $1.50. I'm not paying $1.50 per click. It's not going to happen. 50 cents, I'll keep it. $1.49, I'm not keeping it. I don't want it. 81 cents, I'll keep it just because it's making sales and it's under $1. So anywhere from 50 cents to 80 cents is the ballpark that I want to look at, because the amount you're paying per link click is going to be your determining factor on how much profit that you'll be able to actually generate. Because the lower you're spending on clicks, the more you're going to be able to get clicks wise, right? So if you have one single dollar and a click costs you $1, you only get 1 click. But if you have 50 cents per click, then you just double the amount of clicks you get, right? So sure, let's see here. Andrew says, can you show us this on ClickBank, since most of us are using that? Yeah. So Andrea, it's just the same thing. Let's see. I think we have some, let me see, man, we have a lot of these. Let me go here. No, that's email. Bridge FB bank page. All the difference is, Andrea, just so you know, is the offer, the link that we're using. That's it. That's literally it. Otherwise, I think this is, let me see, you ready to change your life? Click yes, starting today. Yes, show me now. Preparing your training video. This right here is ClickBank. oops. Oh goodness, that's loud in my ear. This is ClickBank right here, right? So at least I think it is. Let me just click on it just to make sure. So yeah, so this right here is a ClickBank offer. So we just use this survey to send people to this ClickBank offer, right? And Purelean is also a private offer. We tested it. It's not worth it. That's why I haven't suggested it to you guys. We test out a lot of offers so you guys don't have to. And that's one of the perks of being here is that we're going to give you what works. But yeah, Andrea, the pages are all the same. The only difference is we just changed the links out. We just changed the links to maybe a ClickBank offer, a Digistore offer, maybe it's a private offer, whatever offer that we want to test. That's really it. All right. So is everyone following along? Give me a 1 right now if everyone's following along and you get it so far. You're like, okay, I see. Okay, cool. And don't be afraid to ask. Don't be afraid to ask questions as well. All right. And I'm just going to send a quick message to Brian. Okay. Cool. All right. Awesome. So yeah, so T says, I saw this is on WordPress. Don't worry about that. That I don't want you to worry about. That's the reason why we're doing that and why we're using WordPress is a completely whole different reason that I have to do. It's you guys have it a lot easier than I do. I promise you that now, right? Okay, great. Cool. So one of the things is, before I jump way too ahead, can you guys let me know? Can you guys let me know if you've already started the beginner 1K per day? And can you be honest with me and just transparent if you've skipped to other sections, or have seen other sections, or have dove into other sections, just so I know exactly kind of where everybody is. And I see we have some questions in the question box. All right. So no skipping, I'm staying. Good. Okay. Thanks, Vlad. Okay, good. I am 1, 2, 3. Good. Great. Okay. Great. So just so everybody knows, and that's one thing that I wanted to run over tonight, is that there's a lot of new videos being released in the beginner 1K. I think there's like 8 or 9 videos that are being released tonight, and watch those. It's all sequential. Have you guys started taking action? Like, have you started implementing? Have you you have access to my pages already? And let me know in the link, everything. All right, good. Oh, sweet, Brian. Perfect. Okay. All right. Nice. Wow, you guys are moving great. Yes, accounts created on CFCB. Good. I was wondering how to use it. Good. Andrew says, where do we find the pages? The pages it's marked bonus. If you go and look, hang on, let me open this up. Kajabi. I don't have, Anne has access to that. And can you double check inside of Kajabi in the beginner 1K per day? There's a section in that curriculum, part of the curriculum, that says bonus. It says bonus, and are you able to send it to Andrea, please, in the chat?
The ClickFunnels pages?
Yeah, just the page in Kajabi.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Descent the.
I actually emailed that to everyone this morning. So if anyone is also looking for that, just be sure to check your email. I broke down everything with all of the bonuses, but I'm going to drop that over to Andrea inside of the chat now. So you could just click that. And if you're already logged into the members area, it'll take you directly to that page. If not, you may just have to log in first.
Okay, cool.
You said that was Andrea that needed that?
Yeah, it was Andrea.
I'll just put it into the chat for everybody, I guess. It'll be easier.
Okay, cool. So, and by the way, make sure that you have notifications on in the group as well, because like pages, like new pages that I just showed you, such as these that I always am constantly rolling out, I'm only going to give you guys pages that work. So, we'll go ahead and do all the nitty gritty stuff and, spend spend the cash to test this, but we'll always give you what works. We don't want to overload you with a bunch of different, pages that you just don't need, right? So, okay. So T says the emails was in the spam emails. Need to unmark spam. Which one? The one.
The one I sent, that I was talking to him earlier. So like some of my emails that included all the bonuses, I guess because there was like multiple links in there, they may have went to spam. So if anyone hasn't gotten an email regarding bonus access and just like a recap onboarding, then just head over to your spam folder and see if it's there. If not, just shoot me an email personally. I'll drop my personal email again. I've been talking to a bunch of you guys today. So just, contact me at any given time. If you guys are having any issues accessing anything, or let's say you're missing a bonus, we'll get it squared away for you.
Awesome. Thanks. All right. Yeah, even the login scheme, I have checked spam. Okay. No worries. And just if anybody doesn't have it, like Kathy, I check spam, no email. Just make sure that they have all that. I know some people have received it because I saw the 1 hour calls being booked as well. Just want to make sure everybody is getting it and whatnot. Okay, I'm almost done. All right, so let me just go through some of these. Let me do this, some of these questions. All right. Could I use a brand new domain on Facebook, or do we have to wait? Okay, Isaac, this is a good question. My rule of thumb, and what I like to do is I like to go ahead and I don't like using new domains, but I'm not opposed to it, meaning that it's not going to stop me. What I'll do sometimes is I'll actually go onto something like, the Namecheap marketplace, and I'll look for a domain for like $5 that somebody's selling, and then I'll buy that because it's an age domain. But the only drawback of that is you don't know if that domain has been blacklisted before. So I don't recommend doing that. Unless you're a little bit more advanced, but if you're using a brand new domain, that's fine. It's nothing bad. So that's a really good question, right? So Juan says if we all use the same targeting, then the CPC will go up for the simple fact that's auction based. Correct? Incorrect. Only because of the way that the targeting works is because when we target, right? Here's the thing. If there was I'd say 10,000 of us targeting the same exact interests, women 40 plus in the US interested in, let's just say weight loss, right? Then yes, we would be competing with one another. But because there's so much traffic, I think if you type in like weight loss as an interest without expanding interests, it's like 68 million reach. It's physically impossible with all of us in Super Affiliate Guild to compete with each other. And that's kind of the beauty of health and fitness, this niche, is that there's going to be no overlap. That's why I don't care that you know my site. I don't care that I show you my ads. If this is, a lot of people are used to e-commerce where it's kept very hush hush, my product, my interests, my targeting, because there's not enough. Saturation is a problem there. And competition is a problem. Here it's not one, right? So just kind of flip the narrative that's in your head when it comes down to since it's auction based, it is auction based, but we're not competing against each other. Given the fact there's layers to this cake, and what I will end off with this layer or this particular statement is that we also have a bidding strategy, right? So you can use campaign-based budgets or you can use ad set-based budgets. So those allocate your daily spend dependent on the type of optimization that you use, right? So I kind of hope that makes sense and answers your question. Okay, so there we go. I'm gonna delete that one, delete that one. All right, Isaac, I'm almost done. All right, Isaac just decided to go all in. Isaac was like, I'm gonna watch everything that's available right now. So, all right, just finishing this. Okay, cool. And you handle all the emails and whatnot. Oh, is he here?
Sorry, I was muted. Just trying to get back to the right desktop to unmute. But yes, I did send everyone an email for sure. Kathy, if you could just shoot me an email that would be amazing. And then I'll make sure that you have everything. So I'll drop my email again. It's tony@work.com. Very easy. And I'll make sure that you have everything by tonight, without a doubt.
Fantastic. Cool. So, yeah, essentially, I already covered the very first thing I wanted to cover with you guys, which was going over this campaign, kind of the structure, the layout. The second thing is making sure that you guys, and for the vast majority of you, are following directions. And I thank you so much, but just get ready, because either your time tonight or tomorrow, I'm going to need you to allocate to watch and continue on the process of what we're doing here. And lastly, what I wanted to do, I know this is kind of a lot faster than I thought we were going to go, just because I didn't even realize that that you guys really didn't have that many questions. I thought there was going to be a lot more questions. So T says, when can we start running the actual ads? Well, you could start running the ads more than likely by tonight. When everything is uploaded, you could start running your ads, or at least start warming up your account. And there's a very certain strategy in order to keep your accounts safe and warmed up. And yeah, I mean, you could start running your ads. Let me think, because I don't want to say one thing and it's not. And I also don't want you rushing into it just to rush into it, because I want it to be done properly. The standard, the correct way would be 3 to 4 days for warming up. Because if you just try to go immediately to conversions, Facebook doesn't really like that. So yeah, so that's kind of what we're going to focus on a lot in let me actually pull up Kajabi 1 second, and I'll tell you exactly what we're going to be, what's coming out, so you know what to expect. All right, and I see another question. I'll get to it in just a second. All right, here we go. All right, and we got our path. Okay. This is, here we go. Let me share screen again so you can see this. Where? Oh goodness, I got so scared. Zoom just like disappeared on me. All right. Right over here, everything is getting released tonight. It's currently in editing, and then we just upload it. So creating your page, creating the ad account, warming up the ad account, confirming your domain, setting up your pixel on the thank you page. I'm going to show you how to create a pixel, all of this, how to launch the first ad. Everything is going to be there, but step 4, where it says step 4 right now, it'll just say warming up your ad account. This is going to be a little bit more of a process. It'll be around a 72-hour process. 48 bare minimum, 72-hour process is what I would highly recommend. And I'll go through that. You'll see it in the video as well, so you'll really understand what needs to be done. But all this is being released to you tonight, so just kind of be weary on the fact that I know some of you are going to want to jump the gun and just launch your first conversion campaign. Steady. Let's keep it slow and steady here, right? I know we're giving you ad accounts, or we're giving you an ad account that you can use. I just don't want you to have that in the back of your mind and be like, well, we're getting one from Dan and Anthony anyway. I want you to do it the right way, right? So can we test $5 per day instead? Just asking. For the warm up. For the warm up, no. For the warm up, there's a very certain process, and you only spend 25 bucks, 15 or 25, whichever Facebook decides. It's known as the first charge. The first charge, once they charge you successfully for running engagement-based advertisements, then they're like, oh, okay, great. Their card doesn't decline, and their ads have been approved, which is very good in Facebook's eyes. They're like, okay, go for it. You can run what you want, right? So, Andrea, okay. So Andrea, yes, follow the videos. Exactly. Yep. Just follow the videos exactly as they're laid out. Because that's what this entire section is, the beginner path to 1K is step by step. Because I'm doing this with you guys, is that throughout this series, throughout this entire section, I actually have a domain and I'm going through it all like step by step sequentially. All right. So is there a warm process for pages? Kyle, there is. All right. Filling up with page content? Yes. So, Vlad. So Vlad, let's see. Hey Dan, did I miss the videos on how to create unlimited ad accounts? You didn't. If you want to, so you've been blacklisted for a year. If you want to, I would suggest component 6 and then 6.1 and 6.2 only, okay, for Vlad right now, only for Vlad. Okay. So, only for Vlad as of right now. He's been blacklisted for a year. But if you're interested to see how we get unlimited Facebook accounts and warming up the different type of accounts, I will give you the okay to go ahead and look at it. But if you start to feel like like it's almost information overload, leave, because it's not your section. But if you're like, oh, well, Dan's giving Vlad the okay, well, listen, I will give you a pass if you want to. I'm not saying to go, but if you want to poke and pry, go for it. All right. Yeah. So Brian, I have you covered no matter what. So keep that in mind. So you have very special circumstances. All right. So keep that in mind. Is it possible to recover permanently disabled profiles, BMs, or accounts? Yes, it is possible. Probability really low, but it's not impossible. All right. So again, everybody tonight, these videos, yeah, T, it's okay. My personal Facebook before this one that I have right now was completely banned as well. It doesn't, I mean like the actual profile, like the profile itself, not even the ads. I somehow long time ago got my profile banned, and I don't know how. So, and I'm the anomaly, by the way. I really push the boundaries. So that's why I test things before I go ahead and release them to you guys. All right. Okay, just going through some more of these questions. If you guys have any questions, anything whatsoever, now's the time to put them. Now's the time to put them in, because this is when I'm going ahead and answering them. And were you about to say something?
Yes, just in case anyone had questions regarding the free Facebook profile. Sorry, I don't know why my Slack is, I don't know if you guys can hear it or not. It's so loud. Regarding the bonuses, right? So for the Facebook profile specifically, for the process to make sure that we can get that over to you when you guys are ready, because it's not something that we could kind of just like plug into the members area. And it also takes us a few days to get it from our source. Just simply email info@work.com when you're ready to like get queued up for that. So I'm dropping that email as well. So once you go ahead and say, hey, this is T from Super Affiliate Guild. I'm ready to redeem my free Facebook profile as, the bonus for getting inside. Once you do that, we'll go ahead and get you queued up and then go to our source to ensure that we can start getting you your Facebook profile. This isn't something that we just always have a plethora of, especially to adhere to everybody at the same time. Sometimes you have to wait a day to get, a few per day, as of course, this is something that is quite revered and people value a lot. Once you do have access to that profile and follow everything step by step inside of the course, then you have everything at your disposal to properly warm up your account, get that ad account, and also make sure that you're properly using multi-login. So when it goes into actually circumventing and making sure that you have good standing with Facebook and you don't get banned, if you guys couldn't tell already, this is something that is extremely detail oriented. Something that you do wrong, such as copy and pasting your credit card for billing on the business manager, is something that could raise a flag inside of Facebook and end up causing issues. So this is all far down the line, but just when you guys are ready for the profile and you have gone through the training as Dan has guided you to, then we'll go ahead and get that queued up for you. You will have your Facebook profile, and then you can start following the training there in those senses. But yeah, that's about everything that I wanted to add in. So when you guys are ready to go ahead and redeem that, just email us, say, hey, ready to go ahead and redeem my profile.
I didn't even realize I was muted. Yeah, thanks, Ant. So, yeah, so T asked a good question, just a beginner question. I'm sorry, don't ever apologize for questions, and no question's a bad question. Why we need a custom domain instead of using the ClickFunnels link? It's because Facebook won't allow that. And to get a domain, you literally just do it inside of ClickFunnels. Like literally, you see how it doesn't say, you know, dandesilva.myclickfunnels.com. It's just Pleasant Lifestyle Today. That's right within ClickFunnels. ClickFunnels does that for you, and I show how to do that as well inside of the beginner 1K per day. All right. So Vincent, don't worry. Anything that you guys saw here today in regards to the pages, just like right here, what you see how the .com is different. Like yours will be your account name .myclickfunnels.com. You're actually able to go in and you'll see right over here. If I just show you my account, you click here, account settings, right? If you just click on domains, I just add the domain. Like there's so many domains here. See all this? These are just the websites that we run. All right. So, okay. All right. So you can see the default page. All right. The default page, I can set it to, these are dead offers, recovering. The default page I can set to whatever I want. So if anybody goes to pleasantlifetoday.com, which is the exact funnel that we were just in, right over here, Super Affiliate Guild pages. So right over here, pleasantlifestyletoday.com, I could set a default page. So if anyone just goes to the raw link, it'll take them to any page that I want, that I set it to. But again, you don't need, and I'm not teaching you guys how to do this because you don't need it. I have to do this personally because like what I showed you with this back end, this is just mine. Don't just worry about the pages that I showed you. These pages are right inside of the pages that you have access to. So one last thing before I let you guys go as well, is I don't want you guys to be like scared or have some sort of info overload here. I know there was a lot that I dished out to you on the very first call here, and it's probably going to be a mistake on my end for revealing a lot here. But I do believe having all the right tools and resources and everything up front is going to be the best for you to learn. And the only way you can really learn something is literally by going out there and not knowing something and then figuring it out. So I'm kind of just throwing this at you in a sense, and in a way I'm not, because you're gonna learn as you go. It'll all make sense to you. Like, oh, okay, that's what he meant about the domain. Oh, okay, that's what he meant about this, right? Because everything I mentioned here today, just so you know, is already inside of the training, in the beginner 1K training. There's nothing that I didn't say here that's not inside the beginner 1K training. So just keep that in mind. Andrea, let's see what you said. Yeah, so let's see. All right. Let's see. Okay, I'm just going through. So Andrea, don't worry about, I see that question. I'm not going to read it out loud because I don't want to confuse other people, but don't worry about that. As of right now, that's like you're talking really, really, really far into the future here. All right. So any questions you guys have, we're always happy to answer them as well. All right. And okay, T says, last time I tried Ted's Woodworking without using an actual domain, I guess it's one of the reasons I got disabled. Yeah, 100%. That's why you got disabled. Ted's Woodworking is as clean as you can get. And when I say clean, I mean like like an offer that doesn't have claims or anything. So because you just use the raw ClickFunnels link is is more than likely why you got slapped. All right. And just go through here. Maria says, I really want to learn this. I learn by asking questions when I'm stuck. And good, you should. That's how. Here's the thing: we don't know what you guys necessarily want/need unless you ask us questions, right? And that's how we are able to cater the best curriculum for you. So before this call, I sat with Ant and I was like, man, I really don't know yet what I should open up the very first call with, because I don't know exactly where you guys are in the process since we just opened up yesterday. So some of you might be just opening up the members area for the first time today. Some of you might just be done with everything today. So everyone's on a different page. And today I really just wanted to kind of set the tone of what we're going to be doing, showing you that we actually practice what we preach, giving you campaigns, showing you an overview, all of that. So, and I hope it wasn't too much overload. I just really wanted to show you what's going on in our back end and let you know, hey, listen, just follow step by step. There's a reason why it's laid out the way it's laid out. All right. So will this recording be in the members portal? Absolutely. All right. Will we be able to do okay even if we never deal with the unlimited farm, et cetera account? Absolutely. Yep. Isaac said for me it was perfect. Great.
Hey, Dan.
And yeah.
We have a couple of comments under videos and then like one or two in the Q&A as well. A couple of them are regarding business managers and ad spend and like warm up. Do you want to answer those privately and make sure we don't get ahead on that? Or do you want to address those now?
Yeah, so I actually had a cool idea I wanted to bring up to you is those questions that come into the comments. I actually wanted to reply with a Loom because it's a lot easier for me to reply in depth with a Loom video.
Okay. Oh, and then it'll be under there for everyone else.
Exactly. It's like,
okay.
Exactly. It's like a Rolodex of question and answers under the videos for people to watch.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. And then one that's a little bit more straightforward, I guess you could address here, which was also under the videos was, what is VSL and why does the percentage range from 5 to 8%? I feel like that's a early on question if you wanted to answer that one now.
Yeah. So VSL just stands for Visual Sales Letter. A visual sales letter is exactly like this right here. Let me just move this. Is this, these videos that appear on the sales pages, that's a VSL. It's just a visual sales letter. It's not long form, like a lot of text on the page. It's just visual. So that's what a VSL is. When I say VSL, just so you know, it's just a fancy way of saying sales page, a video on a sales page. And the 5 to 8%, it's about conversions. So meaning for every 100 clicks you get, if you're at 5%, that means 5 people will purchase out of every 100 clicks, right? So again, and we also need to consider, so 5 to 8%. If we have something that's 5 to 8%, man, oh man, like that is $1 million campaign. Like just run it, right? Just run it as much as you can. But anywhere from like 2 to 4%, once you start getting to 4, 5, 6s, that's where you start seeing your 6-figure campaigns. Anything higher than like 6% consistently on a day-to-day basis, then you're looking at your 7-figure campaigns. Right? So, and then obviously, I have, like one friend, his name's Carter, who did over $10 million, he did $9.8 million in 70 something days, just running one offer on ClickBank. And it was I forgot which one it was. I think it was Metacore. And he was converting, I think like 7-8%, something like that. So out of every 100 clicks, 7 people were buying. And if each sale is worth $100 or more on average, I mean, $700 for every $80 he's spending. So think about that, right? So what ad spend did he have? Maria, you don't want me to answer this. He's an anomaly. Okay. He's like the 1% of the 1%. So even till this day, he'll spend like $200,000 a day to make 300 or 350,000 back if he has a good affiliate campaign running. He's an anomaly, right? He says for these sort of ClickBank, usually how long does their payout duration be like to cash out and put into ads? Great question. You can email them and negotiate it. So your negotiation leverage for fast payouts when it comes to networks is your refund and chargebacks. More than anything, your chargebacks. So if you send a lot of customers to them and you have those customers charging back, they're less inclined to pay you faster. But if those customers, if you have low chargeback from those customers, then they're going to pay you out relatively fast. You can get anywhere from like 5 to 7 days. Once you start putting up, numbers, which you will be, you'll have the leverage in your corner, which is what I want exactly for everybody here. Is I want to introduce you to, X, Y, and Z person like Dom or, somebody that we know inside of Digistore and say, hey, look, this affiliate is doing this type of numbers. They want faster payouts because they need to cash flow their ads. So that's our goal as well in order to push you forward. All right. So let's see.
In the Q&A section, there's also a
I see
question.
that.
So you see it's a separate pop out as well, because I was missing that for a minute as well.
Cool. So Juan says, I've run ads months ago, had daily ad spend increase to $100 a day or so. Will I still have to warm up my business manager? Yes, you'll have to warm it up for just like $20 spend, right? On a certain strategy to warm it up. It's very simple, very, very simple. So there we go. Cool. All right. And any final questions? I know Ant has to go, and
I'm okay for a few more minutes as well if there's
Okay,
anyone
cool.
else that has a question. So definitely don't want to stress that. And then also just to work off of Juan's question there, guys, it's also very clear, like when you're coming into your ad account and running something that's like a brand new offer or something like this, you don't want to jump in there and just, throw as much money at the wall as possible. This is a gradual buildup. Rome wasn't built in a day. So this does require a little bit of patience just to make sure that you do everything according to the training video. So just follow the training videos. Don't sway from that and think that, you can beat the system in any way, shape, or form. We've done this for an extensive period of time and done it with massive success, as you can see. So just make sure that you listen to every single minute detail that Dan breaks down by way of things like that. But with Juan's use case, it's a great example and great question.
Yeah, exactly. So one last thing. He says, I'm from Malaysia using my own currency is okay, right? Absolutely. Andrew says, no more questions here. Thanks for all and everything. Oh, great. Maria, when will we have the next training? I kind of want to steamroll some training, and I was thinking after our special Sunday workshop, we could do something. And I really want to, I really believe that everybody here would get a lot of value out of like a copywriting boot camp, like how to write the actual text for the creatives and how to edit the pages. And I think spending a few hours on Sunday after we're done with the special Sunday workshop, that we can go ahead and do that. If everybody here, if you guys would be willing and open for that, that'd be awesome. Would that work for you guys on a Sunday around like 5-6 p.m. Eastern time? Maria, it didn't happen yet. I'm asking now if that's something that would be possible for you guys. So T, Andrea, Isaac, cool. And if not, of course, it would always be recorded as well. So, okay, cool. So Travis said copy is a good subject. Yes, it's a very good subject. That's why I said I'm going to need to, dedicate a decent amount of time to that.
Super pivotal. And guys, if there's stuff that like you're struggling with, again, even if it's just a simple email to us, if something isn't clear enough in the course, or, you feel like you need something that's missing from the curriculum to kind of be that missing piece of the puzzle, let us know. It's one thing that I actually brought up to our students in the past, it's closed mouths don't get fed. So, we can't fix your problems and provide you the solution or give you the exact step-by-steps unless you let us know that you're struggling with something. So never be shy to shoot us an email or get clarification on something. Dan, as he said before, is more than willing to create a Loom video or create a video in the members area for everybody. So always keep us posted, and we're always open to your feedback and hearing everything that you're experiencing as well. It's all about communication. We want to make sure that you have all of the tools needed to dominate here.
Yeah, exactly. Cool. So we hit about an hour here. I think I provided and got a gist of where I want to head with the next training and everything else. Let's see. T, I'll answer that in Instagram. I'll send you some voice memos on some ideas, but because I don't want to derive from anything here. But anyways, guys, if you have any questions, the Facebook group is open. Our emails are open. And again, reaching Anthony is like the fastest way to reach me. He's always on his email and always paying attention to the, to the nitty gritty nuances of the operational side. I'm here making sure that everything is being put out in a timely manner and it's the correct info and you're getting the right stuff. Right. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Ant, you have anything else to say before I end this recording?
No, not too much else. Just stick to the curriculum, go in order of everything that's suggested. And if you have questions, feel free to reach out anytime. Excited to do that copy boot camp at 5 p.m. If you guys can attend, that's super, important to be as involved as possible and sort of get your bearings on copywriting and, being able to write stuff with ease. We're going to give you as much as you can possibly ask for, the tools for success. And let us know if you need anything else. Thank you guys for attending. Thank you for your time. And we look forward to taking you to the next level.
Yep. Anyways, see you guys. It's been a pleasure. And don't forget to ask questions when they arise. No question is a stupid question. Anyway, love you all. Super Philly Guild fam. We're about to do some big things. We'll see you all Sunday. If not, we will see you again this upcoming week if you can make it at the same exact time. So anyways, it's been a pleasure. I'll see you guys soon.